Well, we're excited to share this decision for the 2019-2020 school year, and we do want to thank you, first of all, for all of your engagement and your feedback over the last couple of weeks in helping us think this through so that we can make an option that is best for all students, and it is something that is a first step in a direction that we do care to build a healthier environment for our kids. So I want to walk through here. First of all, this is our current schedule, so you can see that listed here on the board. I want to walk through the 2019 schedule. As you can see, our start time, we have committed to moving back 30 minutes. So we have a 30-minute delayed from this year to next year. So we're going to have a 7:45 start time next year for 7 through 12, so grade 7 through 12. We've also shaved off 15 minutes to the end of that school day by taking our prime time and moving prime time off of our calendars and starting to build that into our daily schedule. So that allows us to move 15 minutes off of the end of the day for grades 7 through 12. The other piece that we've been able to do is we heard the feedback on the one start time at MI, or we're calling it Mason Intermediate or Mason Elementary, and we're still working on the naming of that. But that start time will be 8:40 and end time will be 3:10. So the one start time, the benefit of that is it does save our district $150,000 in operating costs every year that we hope to reinvest in some really creative ways to support our students. It also, as we looked closer at this over the last 2 weeks, we were able to discover that the initial cost of building that pavement, building the new parking lots, we had mentioned that that would be $300,000 to $500,000 of a one-time permanent improvement cost, which is a different bucket of money than the operating cost. That is actually built into our facilities transition budget. So we're able to do that inside our budget, and that's a great thing that we were able to look at closer over the last 2 weeks. And then finally, we heard from our MECC families and teachers, and we were able to respect their feedback and understand that we wanted to get the schedule as close as we could to this year, and so we were able to just move that just 10 minutes versus the 25 to 30 minutes that we had originally proposed.
Hi, my name's VJ. Mr. Cooper, why was it important to change school start times?
VJ, that's a great question. Why was it important for us to even look at start times? VJ, we listened to our community and we heard that start times were really early in our district. So we started to study and look at other start times, and we understood that this fits into a larger conversation of mental health. And we knew that the research was telling us that if we could move our start time back for our adolescents, then we would be taking a first step as an organization, as a school district, to show our community and show our students that we do care about their mental health. And so we wanted to take that first step. So that's why it was important originally for us to look at this. And I'm excited to tell you, VJ, that we were able to do that with the help of our community and their feedback.
Hi, my name is Chris Bennett. Mr. Cooper, what changes were made to the start time plan after the community conversation and getting survey results?
Chris, thanks for your question. It's a great one. We do value voice in this district, and we value feedback. And so we have looked through the surveys, we've looked through the feedback, and our community conversation with over 200 people in attendance and 600 to 700 people online. That feedback has helped shape our thinking as we built this third iteration of our schedule. And so a couple things I'll just point out. First of all, we heard from our Mason Early Childhood families and teachers and saying, could you get a schedule, build a schedule that was closer to what it is today, or move that earlier? And so through some problem solving, some creativity, we were able to move the schedule so that was only 10 minutes off of this year, and that was really important to our families and our teachers. And a second thing that we heard was just the appreciation for fiscal stewardship and looking at this option where our students were coming at the same time to this Mason Intermediate, Mason Elementary, to that campus at the same time, so that we were able to save $150,000 in operating costs. And so that was important to our community as well. So those are two specific examples of how the feedback has helped us to make a decision that's best for our community.
Hi, my name is Lillian. Mr. Cooper, what are you most surprised about?
Lillian, I love your question. What am I most surprised? And I would say, Lillian, I wasn't just surprised, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually very appreciative of the collaboration that came in the last 2 weeks, where professionals came out and said, Mr. Cooper, we want to help you in solving some of the concerns that came up, and how can we problem solve together to build this third iteration based on the feedback. And so one specific example is when we heard from our MECC families and teachers, our high school teachers came together and started looking at their schedule and said, I think we have a solution that would actually serve all of our district better. And to see teachers looking out for other teachers in other buildings, our high school teachers looking out for early childhood and trying to come up with a solution and coming up with a compromise that's best because we're all working towards what's best for our students and their mental health. That was a pleasant surprise, and I was really excited to see that in our district.